Hello, hello, it's me, the Cuddly Kobold, or Alyssa, whatever you want to call me. And today I'm outside doing this voiceover. I don't know if that'll be ASMR or what, the birds chirping and stuff. But I also have a cat in my lap. I have a stray cat called Buster Joe. And I feed him every day and give him treats. And when I sit on the porch, he comes sit in my lap and meows incessantly. So if you hear him meow, it's because he wants pets and I'm not giving it to him. But yeah, I recorded this video of me drawing on my tablet because my drawing tablet is messing up. It's not the actual drawing tablet for my computer, that is the one that hooks up to my computer. It's not the drawing tablet, it's the cord that's messed up. I've had this problem before. I've already had to replace it once. Where the cord just randomly, well, I know why. It's because I recently moved back to Virginia, but my Arizona setup, my cord was out in the open, and I would oftentimes run it over with my seat wheel. So that's why it's messed up. But yeah, I'm going to have to replace it. Now it's tucked away and can't be ran over, but like replacing it is like $60. So I'm not going to do that yet. So yeah, that's the reason why I'm on my Apple tablet and not my regular tablet. I have to say though, the Apple tablet's pretty okay. Before I had the computer tablet, all I had was my Apple tablet. And I had Procreate because that's just the Apple thing to do. And this thing has lasted me a long time. I think it's like going on 9 or 10 years old, and knock on wood, it's been doing great. I don't think I'd be able to actually replace it if it does die because Apple tablets are really expensive. That was Buster Joe. He knocked over a rake. But I don't think I'd be able to replace it because it's just expensive, and I don't have that kind of money. They're like over $900 for the size that I got. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do if it suddenly dies. But yeah, I just wanted to mention my inspirations for this current drawing. So I found this picture. I was scrolling on Pinterest, as I do, and I found this picture of this beret. Not, the hat beret, not a beret, a hat. That was a chocolate box, and it had fake chocolates in it. And the way it was sitting really inspired me to draw this and do really colorful chocolates. And then I wanted to add hands, like almost choosing what to pluck from the chocolate box. So that's really inspired me. If I remember, I'll put up a picture of the inspiration photo. But it is a hat for sale. So, yeah, it's on Etsy. I don't remember the name. I'm sorry, Etsy person. I'm really sorry. But yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head because I'm not at my computer. Because my fiance's at my computer playing games and stuff, and I didn't want to bother him with me recording, so I decided to go outside. That's the ambiance currently. But yeah, I decided to try to do long form again. I don't know how often I'll post, maybe once or twice a month. I'm thinking twice a month, so every other week, just because every week I don't think it's sustainable to me, because I just don't have that much that I'm doing, because I kind of live a boring life. I am currently working on a crochet blanket for Christmas. I got 3 blankets I want to do. So I'm trying to hurry up and do that. I may do a video on finishing that blanket. But yeah. And I just have a lot of crafty projects going. And so one thing you need to know about me is I suffer from bipolar depression. And depression isn't always just sadness. It's the not wanting to do anything. So I've not been wanting to do anything. I also have ADHD, and recently I got back on my ADHD meds, and I'm feeling pretty good. So I've been doing a lot of stuff and feeling really inspired to do stuff and actually sticking with the stuff. So I've got a lot of running projects right now that I'm doing. Like, I've been drawing. It's not a new art style. It's pretty much an old art style. I'm just now bringing it out. But this kind of food art style is really fun for me. I love doing it. It's just fun drawing food and stuff like that. So I actually have another video waiting in the wings to post. I just got to decide what I'm going to do with it, whether it's going to be ASMR, lo-fi music, or if I'm going to talk like I'm doing in this one. But yeah, I go through seasons of wanting to do stuff, but the two things that have always stuck with me is art and crochet. I always want to do those two things. Knitting is kind of a seasonal thing. Not that it's a winter thing, I just mean seasonal as in I'll get an urge to do it and then I'll stop wanting to do it. So I currently have a scarf I'm working on that I'm not actually working on because I ran out of steam for doing knitting. But I have a purpose for my crochet, which is Christmas gifts. So I'm actually way more motivated to do that. I also have an order. I've been doing crochet dachshund hounds and selling them, and my cousin ordered one and I need to finish that. It's got like, the dachshund hound has like a striped sweater on and a little beret, little French beret, and I call it I call him Baguette because he's my little baguette. So yeah, that's been fun doing those and earning a little extra money on the side. I've also sold a couple of video games that I don't use. I have DS games that I don't play, and I sold my Tamagotchi Life because I just don't play it, and there's no sense in hoarding video games just because they can be more valuable in the future. I don't want them hanging around and not being played. I'd rather them go to someone who will play it. In that vein, I also sold one of my Pokemon games, which was really hard for me to do because I just want to hoard Pokemon games because they're just most of them are so valuable for the DS. But again, that mindset of I don't play it, I don't need it, I need the extra money, might as well sell it. So I did, and it sold on eBay. So I got a little extra money doing that. Of course, the money's on hold because it has to be delivered before they'll give you your money, and then they hold it a certain amount of time after that, which is just great. Especially if you need the money now and you're selling it because you need the money now. I don't necessarily need it now, but yeah. Also, really exciting is I'm selling at my first art fair. Yeah, so there's this, not local to me, it's like 30 minutes away. There's this coffee shop called The Bookseller, and it's a used book store that also serves coffee and stuff like that. They also sell local artists' art, which is really great, and they sell local writers' books as well, the Appalachian Mountains. So I just really love that shop, and they partnered with another shop to shut down the street there and do a Renaissance-themed book fair and art fair. So there's tons of writers there, tons of artists will be there selling. So I applied to be a seller, and lo and behold, I got accepted. So I'll be selling there, and it's my first time selling art. And they gave me a 10 by 10. I didn't have a choice. I think all their spots are 10 by 10. A 10 by 10 spot, which is really big, for only $25, which is really inexpensive. But of course, it's only for one day, and it's at night market, so I understand why it's cheaper. But yeah, I'll be selling fairy art there. If you've ever seen my more realistic fairy art, I'll be selling those there. I've got prints, stickers, keychains. I'm thinking about making bookmarks. I haven't designed any yet, because simply put, I don't know what to design. I'm thinking about putting one of my Goofy dragons on a bookmark, the one looking at the window. If you look at my Instagram, you'll see it. But, there's a bird just going at it right now. But, yeah, it's really exciting for me, and I'm also selling at a Christmas market at the end of this year. Well, in October, the Christmas market is on Halloween, which is a really weird choice to me. Like, why have a Christmas market on Halloween? Normally they're in November, not October. But, we'll see if I make any sales there. I'm more likely to make sales at the book festival because it's more about books and art than the actual Christmas fair. But we'll just see. I'll have more than fairy art at the Christmas fair, though. I'm hoping to get some more stationery and stuff like that. Here comes Buster Joe, wanting more attention. He's probably wanting more food, but we're out of cat food right now, so he's just gonna have to wait. He's also missing a tooth. He's a very petite cat, and at first I thought he was a really young cat, but his teeth are all adult teeth, so he's probably actually kind of old. He was very shy at first, but if you don't know I don't know if I talked about it in a video, but my grandmother recently passed away. But before she passed, my mother was coming over to stay at my aunt's house in which my grandmother lived to help take care of her. And my mom befriended Buster Joe, so that's the reason why he's a stray cat coming up here every day for his meal, basically. And he loves being pet now. He used to be so skittish, and he's still a little skittish of other people, but me, my mom, and aunt, he's used to, and he's up in my lap again. Me and my mom, he's used to, so he'll take food and get on our laps, and which my aunt finds annoying, because she likes to sit on the porch without being bothered by cats, basically. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I think I'll make more money at the book fair than the Christmas fair, but you never know. I could make tons of money. I just gotta decide. This book fair is a test to see which fairy art is most popular, and then I'll order the most popular fairy art, and then have some of my food art for sale as well. So yeah, I'm just testing the waters, really. I don't know what I'll do for next year, finding fairs to sell at. I'm trying to stay in Virginia and Tennessee. I don't really want to I live really close to Tennessee is the reason why I'm looking in Tennessee for festivals to sell at. But I don't really want to go that far from where I live. Actually, I'd prefer to sell digitally. Thinking about selling digital art, digital downloads, because the recent shipping problems that the UN is having, where they had a new policy, and you can Google it, I'm not going to go into it because honestly I don't know that much about it, is making small businesses not able to ship there. So I'm thinking about just offering digital downloads for international people where they can just download the art and print it off themselves, and then have prints for the US, basically, and Canada, maybe. So I've had my Etsy shop open, but haven't made any sales. I'm just not a huge artist that's well known right now. I'm trying to post more on different sites, trying to get up that trust of people so that they will buy my art and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just tough going right now, and the economy is bad in the US. I don't know about everywhere else. So I chose a heck of a time to try and pursue art, you know. But, you know, we got to start somewhere, and I think now is my time. So I'm just going to try my best. Recently, a bunch of storms have happened. Really bad thunderstorms and rainstorms and lightning. In fact, it knocked over a tree here. And at my parents' house, they live about an hour away from where I live. it knocked over several trees, and they have 3 cars, a really old truck, a little white car, and a van, and it knocked over a couple trees, and it crushed the truck, demolished the windshield of the little white car, and hit the passenger side of the van, and is causing it to make an awful noise whenever you open the door. So they had it real bad. Real bad. I don't know what they're going to do, in fact. So we'll see what they do. Luckily, no one was hurt. They did have a side of a hill. A couple of years ago, they had a side of a hill decide to give up, and it basically the hill slid off into the side of the house. It didn't harm the house any, luckily, but they had to fix that. So yeah, it's just been real tough here weather-wise. And where I live, there's a stream, and occasionally it floods. Now, our house is up on stilts, so it's never flooded in the house. But we have had to be evacuated a couple times. So, but nothing has ever happened. The house still stands strong. But it's always a worry to us, the stream is. So, I'm not too keen on heavy rains because of that. Obviously, we need rains, but heavy rains just makes the stream swell. So, we have to keep an eye on that. Recently, I've gotten back into Stardew Valley. The reason why I've gotten back into it is I'm waiting for the update where I can date Clint, because I'm so curious as to Clint's story. What Concerned Ape is going to do with his story and us dating him. I can't wait to see. I'm so interested in it. Maybe I should do a video where I draw my farmer. That could be fun. But currently my farmer has a trash can lid hat, which, as I have come to know, is kind of rare, but I got it a while ago, and now she just wears her trash can lid hat. And I'm thinking about, in the game, dating Leah. Because she's an artist, she's really cool, she lives in a cabin, you know. I'm not holding her back. She wants to live here. I'm not holding her back from moving and stuff like that. So I really like Leah, so I may do that. I'm also interested in Elliot because he's a writer and is really cute. So I don't know. Both of them are hard targets, though, to date, because in the beginning, because they both live in areas that are closed off until you get to a certain heart, and then you can enter them, because they both live in cabins, which I find really cool that they do that. So yeah, but I'm just taking it slow in Stardew Valley. I haven't started befriending a lot of people yet, other than doing quests, because I don't know, I just want to take it slow, do some farming, go to the mines, fish, stuff like that. Not rush it, not do anything like that. I've also been playing The Sims a little bit, but The Sims gets really boring really fast for me, because there's Stardew Valley, while it is open, they have a set of tasks for you to do and an end season and stuff like that. Whereas The Sims, it just kind of, you know, once you make enough money, it's like, well, what now? I know that there's challenges and stuff like that, but I don't really like doing the challenges. Because I just like doing the writer route over and over again. Yeah, so. Also, Sims 4, their children, like their infants and toddlers, are buggy as hell. Like, half the time your parents won't do interactions with them that they're supposed to, and they'll just stand there while you give them an order, and they won't do it, and they just stand there and stand there and stand there as if the thing is in queue, but they don't register it. So I always find that really funny. And also really frustrating. Like, children are super frustrating in Sims 4. I had Sims 3 before this, but I lost the account with all my Sims 3 stuff in it, which is super frustrating. So I haven't rebought Sims 3 because money. just a lot of money, and I have Sims 4. But I remember really enjoying Sims 3 and modding it and stuff, so I don't know, I may eventually go back to Sims 3. I also really love Sims 3 Medieval. Now that was a ton of fun. I've also been playing Water Park Simulator, which is really fun, but gets really overwhelming fast, I feel like. And there's also a bookstore simulator that's really fun. But I find these simulators get overwhelming really fast until you automate it, and then you automate it, and it's like, well, what now? So, I don't know how I feel about them, but I keep playing them because they're fun in the beginning. So yeah, and then I just restart over and over again and never finish the game. I've also started replaying Unpacking, and I love Unpacking. I visit it once or twice a year, and it's such a good little game. I wish there was more. Give me more. Give me a second Unpacking. But alas, the company said that they probably won't do another game like it because it was really hard to do the first time and time consuming. I guess because it was pixel art, and that's really time consuming. I would love to do my own game similar to it, but I just don't have the stamina to make my own game. I've also been playing Whisper of the House, which is fun. I've never finished it, but the times that I have played it, it's somewhat similar to Unpacking in the fact that you're unpacking boxes and putting things places, but it's also got like a mystery going on. Whereas Unpacking, you're just seeing the life of a person through their stuff. Whereas in Whisper of the House, there's like this mystery going on, and you can solve stuff and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It's different. But I still enjoy it when I do play it. So, yeah. Also, I'm outside because I need more vitamin D. I've been very vitamin D deficient lately, which I'm vitamin D and B and iron deficient usually, because I'm on chemo meds, and also I can't eat a lot of foods without it hurting my stomach, which I think is why I draw foods, because I can't eat them. Like a lot of, I can't eat dairy ice cream. I can't eat dairy. I can't eat nuts except for pecans and cashews. I can't eat tomatoes. Can't eat peanuts. Can't eat, I can't eat red meat. I'm actually allergic. I got testing and I'm officially allergic to all these things. So it's like, what do I eat? I also can't eat eggs. Now this is the egg allergy is a funny allergy because I can eat eggs mixed into stuff like cakes, batters, stuff like that. But I can't eat scrambled eggs, I can't eat fried eggs, can't eat egg-based sauces like mayo, hollandaise sauce, stuff like that. Yum Yum sauce, I can't have. I did eat some the other day, Yum Yum sauce, and it absolutely destroyed my stomach. And if you don't know, Yum Yum sauce is a sauce served in American Japanese restaurants, like hibachi, and it's like this light orange sauce. It's basically mayo and Thousand Island dressing mixed together, and it's really super good, but it just absolutely tears through my stomach. So yeah, I don't eat it. I try not to. I'm also allergic to soy and wheat, but the wheat allergy I don't really have problems with. I'm not celiac, but whole wheat hurts my stomach, but I can eat white wheat stuff like white bread and white hamburger buns and white bagels, stuff like that I can eat. But anything whole wheat, I can't eat because it just hurts my stomach. So it's weird that way. And soy, I can't eat tofu because it does hurt my stomach. But I can kind of have soy sauce. So that's really strange. I don't know, my allergies are strange. I do avoid the nut allergy and peanut allergy like the plague, though. I don't mess around with that. I do have EpiPens. Haven't had to use them yet because most of my allergy issues are stomach as opposed to anaphylaxis. But, you know, the peanut one and the nut one scares me. So I do keep an EpiPen whenever I go out, and try to avoid them as best as possible. Like, I can smell peanuts and nuts and be fine. It's just I can't consume them or handle peanuts that well. Like, I used to make peanut butter sandwiches for my grandfather, and I kept getting sick, and I couldn't understand why. Then they're like, you have a peanut allergy. I'm like, oh, you shouldn't handle peanut butter or anything like that. I was like, oh, that's why I was getting sick. So there goes my peanut butter and banana sandwiches. For all of my 90 kids, if you remember Nickelodeon, if you remember Face, he would go peanut butter and bananas. And that's why I love peanut butter and banana sandwiches so much. So yeah, I just like food, and food doesn't like me, apparently. So it's a tough world, and I've dropped so much weight. Like, I was chubby. I was nearly 300 pounds because after chemo, I had tons of surgeries and couldn't exercise or eat right that much. So I gained a lot of weight, so I was like 300 pounds. And then the allergies suddenly hit me, and now I'm like 208. So I've dropped a lot of weight, and I'm still losing weight, which I need to lose weight, but it's kind of scary how much I've lost in a couple years. But it is what it is, and I'm just championing through. Well, thanks so much for listening to me yap. The rest of this video I'll put on lo-fi music for you, and you can just watch me draw and draw with me. I am open for commissions if you guys would like to commission me. I do have my Etsy shop on my bio, and I also put it in the description. You can commission me there or message me on Instagram. And I hope you have a very great day. I'm so glad you were here with me and drawing with me, or just listening, whichever. You don't have to draw. And I thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.